to what I eat in a day, fall edition. It's breakfast time. Little girl has had her breakfast. So as you can see, we have the best Honey Crisp apple. These are the creme de la creme of fall. Apple picking is like an essential fall activity, and Honey Crisp is elite. It's the best kind. So I'm gonna eat this. We're gonna go on a walk and we're just gonna embrace all of the fall things. Hopefully the leaves will be falling. The leaves are in fact not falling yet. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. You're going to be in here a lot today, which is so fun. My apple for breakfast, which was very uneventful, still fall, not very eventful. But right now, every single good fall moment needs a simmer pot. I'm gonna teach you my favorite simmer pot. I don't think it requires as much as everyone tells you. I think they're kind of lying, respectfully, of course. I'm just gonna show you my favorite things to put in my fall simmer pot. Come on. The first thing that you'll need is your pot, okay? Any kind of pot will do. Preferably make it larger. It's kind of heavy. Preferably make it larger so that it can simmer all day. It needs to be bigger to have more water in it, or you just need to be okay with adding water all throughout the day. I am gonna clean off my stove really quick. I realized it was kind of grody. I'm gonna fill my pot with water. It can be warm, it doesn't have to be. It's gonna get warm all day anyways. And then I'm gonna clean up my stove. I have my water on to boil, check. Now, let me tell you the secrets. Oftentimes they tell you that you need oranges and lemons and allspice and cloves and cinnamon and powder and nutmeg and like all of these things. I feel like that's consumerism at its finest because you get the smells anyway. You know what I mean? Here's the trick. You're gonna spend less and it's gonna smell just as good. Number one, pick a citrus. They tell you lemons, oranges, you need grapefruit, you need this, you need that. I choose oranges because to me, they're one of the most potent fruit that also still smells like fall, and also it's accessible and easy. Cut up an orange, and just one orange, you don't need 1,000. Then they tell you you need nutmeg, allspice, and cloves, okay? I feel like a lot of the time those are grouped together, that you need them. You're gonna choose whichever one you like the most, the smell of whichever one you like the most. I like allspice personally compared to cloves. This combined with the citrus of the orange, so good. You don't need cinnamon sticks. You can literally just use cinnamon like the powder. I think these are more aesthetic, and I have literally had these. It was like buy one get one a while ago. I literally mean like 3 years. So we'll see if they even have the smell. It says that they expire, yeah, September 15th, 2024. So they're like, what, a year old? They still smell good. So literally cinnamon, allspice, and orange. That is, and water. That's all you need. And if you're really feeling spicy, add some vanilla in there. And I'm feeling spicy today, so we're gonna do that. Literally, this is all you need. Don't let consumerism and the man tell you any different. I'm telling you, that's exactly what you need. So let's make the simmer pot. The water is not hot at all, but that's totally fine. We have our oranges cut up, a centimeter thick. This is also a good rule of thumb, is that I bit this one and I'm still putting it in. You know why? Because no one's eating it. No one cares. And then also a good rule of thumb is to, most of the time, you obviously don't use the butt when you cook of like fruit and things, but that doesn't matter either. So it doesn't matter that your fingers are in it. Doesn't matter that you took a bite out of the orange, which was not good, by the way. The best part about this is that you really can't mess it up. Cinnamon smells so good. Okay, we're gonna do, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 cinnamon sticks. Maybe 5. Let's do 5. That one was skinny. That one's skinny too. These are all skinny and they're expired, so. Again, it's not like we're gonna eat these, okay? These are strictly, I got these for like the holiday season and wrapping packages. Also, I think it like keeps bugs away too. Now it's time for our ground allspice. This one is measure with your heart. I love the smell of allspice, so if you don't use it. But I feel like nutmeg would be really yummy too. And, yummy. This is probably like a teaspoon. I'm gonna let this simmer. This is our fall simmer pot. It's our simmer pot recipe. Let me know if you have your own combo of things and I will try that because that's It's so yummy. Have so much fun. Next on the agenda is that we're gonna make 3 different fall overnight oats. So I'm excited for that. Hello everyone. Now it's time to make our 3 different overnight oats. The thing about me is that I don't own any cute like mason jars, so I'm really sorry about that. We are going to do a pumpkin pie one. I don't know why I'm showing you like each individual one. We're gonna do a pumpkin pie, a brown sugar, and I think like an apple cinnamon. It's going to be pretty yummy. Am I going to really measure with my heart? Yes, because it's really hard to mess up overnight oats. The only things I'm really gonna measure are the milk and the oats. I have, this is my cup, this is my half cup, and this is my tablespoon. So the internet has told me that most of the time it is, oh, did you see that? Lay that back if you can. That whole entire thing almost fell. We are going to do equal parts milk, equal parts oats. Some recipes say 2 to 1. I say 1 to 1. Because my fatal flaw is that I like, oh shoot, I like cereal really soggy. I know, it is, that is probably the most unhinged criminal thing about me, is that I'm like, ooh, yum, soggy cereal. Like I will pour the milk and let it sit. I just love the way it tastes. Baby food, you know? But okay, we have that. You know what, note to self, do the dry ingredients first. I'm silly. Now we're gonna do, this is half a cup by the way, and then we're gonna do half a cup of oats. I feel like every overnight oats needs chia seeds because it helps with your gut. It doesn't really taste like anything. And on top of that, it just, I guess adds to the aesthetic, but I never know how much to put. We'll just put like a tablespoon and a half-ish for each of these. This one's gonna be the pumpkin pie one, okay? I don't really like pumpkin, but 'tis the season. This one, the brown sugar, and this one, the apple. For the pumpkin pie one, I think this one is gonna be the most like intense. You need pumpkin pie filling and or pumpkin pie spice. Here's the thing, I'm only gonna use a little bit, and you may be like, Rachel, you're so wasteful. I'm not, because I am going to use this. I'm gonna save it and use it tonight for pumpkin pie hot chocolate. I don't have a lot of cinnamon left. Oh my gosh, I'm so fake. Frick. I feel in my spirit that every single one of these needs either brown sugar and or cinnamon. So I'm gonna add a little bit of each. Like I'm gonna add some of that in each one. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle the cinnamon. This is like maybe a half teaspoon. Ah, oh my gosh, this is the brown sugar. I need a man, hold on. This is my baby, by the way. I haven't acknowledged her, but she's here. She keeps like, the wrap is not as, she's not as in the wrap as I would like her to be. Also, I would, hello? Usually I would like put this on my chest and like spin, but it's not really working. Thank goodness I've been carrying a baby around, so I'm so strong. Also, I'm gonna see if this has worked. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay, it kind of has. Okay, a good rule of thumb, I saw this on TikTok because it was trying to trick me. TikTok was trying to trick me into buying there's like this like disc. There's like this special jar that you can get for your brown sugar, and it's like a disc that comes in it, and you like wet the disc and you do all this kind of stuff. But I was like, you know what? No to consumerism. So I saw a trick that says put a marshmallow in your brown sugar and it should like absorb whatever is in the air that makes the brown sugar warm. I'm gonna try and scoop this and see if it actually has worked. Holy crap, the marshmallow thing works. However, here's the thing. This, I can tell that the brown sugar is starting to get like hard, but that's also because I felt the marshmallow. It is, I don't know if you can hear that. That's like I'm knocking on a door, okay? That is hard. So the marshmallow thing works, but I suppose replace your marshmallow. I put this marshmallow in maybe last year, so this is crazy. Yes, I don't use my brown sugar a lot. And my husband makes, honestly, my husband bakes a lot more than the average person, I feel. So I love the fact that he just like kept the marshmallow in there. He like has never asked me about it, which is kind of funny. Now that that's over, okay, we're gonna do like 3/4 of a tablespoon of brown sugar. Again, a lot, but not that much. And then we're gonna do, this is pumpkin pie spice, ice spice. Laundry's done. And we're gonna do, let me smell it. Okay. It just smells like cloves and cinnamon. Okay, this is fake. Oh my gosh, I was right. Cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, ginger, cloves. Ginger was what I'm smelling. It's a little spicy. Okay, since this is a little more spicy smelling than I want, I'm just gonna do like 1, 2, 3. Maybe like 4 dashes. Like, whoops, 4.5. Those are like hearty dashes, by the way. I'm gonna put my marshmallow back in. And we're vibing. This is about a tablespoon. This is a gumbo spoon. I'm gonna do a gumbo spoon's worth and then some of pumpkin. We're just gonna actually mix this all together. The thing about overnight oats is that it always looks like baby vomit and or baby food or anything referring to baby grossness. However, you know that it's not. Like, that's gonna be fire tomorrow. Especially me being a soggy cereal girl. You can call me that, but don't tell, okay? It's our secret. It's literally my most embarrassing fact. And the fact that I like unironically watch anime, but don't tell people that. Yeah, this is gonna be fire tomorrow. I don't even like pumpkin stuff. And you know what else? I have whipped cream to put on top, so it literally tastes like a pumpkin pie. Honestly, if you like pumpkin, I would put 2, actually, I think I'm gonna add 1 more like hearty scoop. Pumpkin pie one, done, check. Now let's do the brown sugar one. It's like a crap ton of brown sugar. And by a crap ton, I just mean probably like 1 3/4 teaspoon. And again, we're gonna do some cinnamon in there, like a good chunk. Yeah, this is the ticket. This is gonna be good. Okay, I'm actually gonna add a little bit of, this is maple syrup, but this is really fake because not only is it log cabin, so it's not like really official, it's also sugar-free, which is just defeats the purpose, honestly, but that's genuinely all we had. But that means that, oh, also a good rule of thumb is that if you want this, speaking of healthy, if you want this to be a little healthier, you can use agave, you can use sugar-free maple syrup, you can use protein powder in this as well, you can use Greek yogurt, like you can do things to make it a little more doctored up. And then I am also in this brown sugar one, I'm gonna add the tiniest, because this vanilla is so potent. I mean the tiniest. I mean, that was like 4 drips, maybe 4 drops of vanilla. But you know what, that's gonna be enough. So this is a vanilla brown sugar, vanilla brown sugar mixture. And it smells freaking, that's good. That's really good. You should make that. Holy crap. Okay. What are the actual like ingredients? The measurements? I don't know. But that's gonna be the best one. I just know it. We have our apple one. Frick, I need to cut up my apple. You're like a crunchy Honey Crisp apple girl or just an apple girl, cut a lot. If you're not, don't cut as much. I don't really know what to tell you. I'm cutting this much and I'm going to put this on top. This is supposed to be apple cinnamon, okay? But every single one needs some brown sugar. Oh yeah, I got these pecans forever ago. Literally when I was pregnant, I was craving pecans. And then all of a sudden I wasn't. So we just literally have this giant bag of pecans.
Editing Rachel here. Those are walnuts, you idiot. Sorry.
that I'm also going to rough chop. Apples and walnuts, an elite combo, honestly, elite. We're gonna do a little bit of cinnamon as well. We're gonna do like 1, 2, I don't know, just like sprinkle the top until it's like kind of covered. I just put in that many. Like a 2-second, a 1-second pour. Mix these up. The goal is to just have it just a little more wet than you think. When you have a lot of like spice and sugars and things that will soak up the milk. Because the oats and the chia seeds will soak up the milk. Okay, now, oh frick. My dog will get that. These are all of my overnight oats. I'm gonna go put these in the fridge. It is almost 12 o'clock, so that means that it's time to get the crock pot down and get dinner rolling, because dinner is in a crock pot. So okay, we're gonna clean really quick. Okay, we are going to pivot. Forgot to get like actual chicken, like thick chicken from the grocery store. So I have sandwich meat chicken, which is great. Here's what we're gonna do. The plan was sweet potatoes, shrimp for lunch, chicken in the crock pot for dinner. The new plan, going to make some kind of like sliced deli meat chicken fall sandwich with like apples and Dijon and maple syrup and whatever. It's gonna be good, I hope. And she's still sleeping. She may wake up soon, but maybe now. For the sauce, we're gonna mix some mayo, Dijon, and maple syrup, and or the sugar-free maple syrup that you saw earlier, because I don't actually have maple syrup. And then, yeah, so that's gonna be lunch, and it's gonna be really good, and I'm excited. Okay, I have my ingredients, and I'm going to make the sauce, thinly slice the apples, and instead of chicken, I have turkey. So, and then for the cheese, we had Parmesan and we had like a Mexican shredded blend, so I thought Parm would be best. And I have the little convection oven heating up. So we're gonna make the sauce, put it on the sandwich, slice up the apples, put maybe like, not too many apple slices, but it'll be good. We'll sprinkle it with cheese. In an ideal world, this Parmesan is like Gouda or Brie or something, but I don't think it's that deep. It probably will still be really yummy. And then we'll top the turkey, and then we will bake it, and then we will taste test, and I will actually let you know if it's good. This is just trial and error, which is fun. And then I get to tell you what works. So I'm gonna throw this in the little convection oven back there. I think she's maybe waking up. It's time for her to eat, so this looks good. Toasted really well. That is so good. That was great, in my own professional opinion. I liked the apples warm, so we're just gonna replicate that. Gonna make one more, gonna eat it. Hopefully she stays chill until we're done.
I'm not gonna lie to you, quite literally did not do anything for dinner, and I just had a sweet potato. Like, I didn't make a fun recipe or anything, just had a sweet potato with butter and salt and honey. Kind of fall, but not really. I'm so sorry to let you down.
It's the next day. I'm excited. Let's try one bite of each. We have the pumpkin overnight oats, we have the brown sugar overnight oats, and we have the apple cinnamon overnight oats. I do like pumpkin the least out of like all of these things, but I still like it, if that makes sense. Okay. It takes forever to open. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's try. Let's mix it up. Again, looks like baby food, but yummy baby food. That's good. Yeah. That's really yummy. If you like pumpkin, definitely have that. Go with the apple one next. Just get an apple. Remember, this has walnuts in it as well. It's very crunchy, but I like it a lot. The flavors taste really good together. It tastes like, well, it needs cheese, obviously, but I was gonna say it tastes like a charcuterie board, but like oats instead of cheese. This one I tasted a little prior, and it was very yummy. Not overnight, but so I can't imagine how good it's gonna be now that it has officially been overnight. Okay, mix it all together. Just looks like bird food, honestly. That's the best one. That is so good. That's so good. I would say all of them are great. This is a 9 out of 10 for overnight oats, obviously. This is probably a 6.5, and this is probably like a 7.5. Everything was very yummy. Big fan. I did great.
Hi, it's me again. I'm so sorry I forgot to end the video, but this has been so fun. I love little cooking videos. I know I'm not the best, but I promise I'm going to get better at it. I promise as the month goes on. Thank you for coming to today's video, and we're going to see you again later this week. Okay, bye.